here with Jenna because she came across this new process called the Curly Girl Method, and she started it a few days ago, and we thought it would be a great idea to videotape her journey because, well, gosh, we want to see how it changes her hair and what it looks like. So, Jenna, take it away.
I'm taking it away. Let's go, guys. Hey, guys. So, as my mom said earlier, we're going to be checking out this thing called the Curly Girl Method. So, I have naturally kind of wavy curly hair. It's more wavy than anything. When it's wet, though, it's kind of a mix of wave and curl, but I've never been able to get it to retain the curl once it's dried. So I figured that we would go ahead and kind of take a look at this after I had, I guess, done a bunch of research and seen all the, I guess, the results and the people who have tried it. It was all really cool to see. So I think mainly the biggest thing that I really want to get out of this that everyone else has is 1, healthier hair, and 2, being able to embrace and freely enjoy the natural state of your hair every day and not have to ruin it with all the drying heat products that we have these days. Okay, so this right here is the Curly Girl Handbook right here. There's a lot that I have read from people about whether or not you really need to read this book. People think that you really need to read this to have a good understanding, and a lot of people think that you don't necessarily need to. And I think depending on who you are, there are benefits to reading this book. If you're trying to do a lot of really thorough research and go straight to the source where it all started, this is the route to go. And if you just want to look at everyone else's experiences and what they've said and wrote about it, then you don't necessarily need to purchase it. But it's cheap. I got it off Amazon for like $7, so it's not even that expensive. But right here, this is where it kind of all started, to my knowledge. And this contains all the information for cleansing methods, hair types, what to do, what not to do, just kind of all of that really great but basic information that you need to know to have healthy, natural, beautiful hair. So I know you guys can't see my hair right now because it's up. I think the only thing that you can really see is the front of my hair, and this is what I think a day or 2 after I've actually washed it, so it's a little flattened and whatnot. But I guess my hair type, as I think I stated earlier, is kind of like a wavy curl to it. Previously, throughout a lot of my life, my hair has always had a slight wave to it, and just like it wasn't a look that I enjoyed, so I always ended up curling it or flat ironing it or something to like make it look other than what it did. I brushed it out a lot, which would make it, you know, frizzy and poofy and stuff like that, which also was not a good look. So, you know, I experimented with a lot of different things, and, you know, sometimes my waves would like be a little more defined than others, but it was just like, I don't know, it was like a string bean wave. It wasn't like a pretty wave or anything like that. Very nice. A lot of people have said, or what I've read a lot of people have experienced, is that usually there's kind of like a 2-week period where your scalp is greasier than where you want it to be because it's taking the time to balance itself out in order to get to the healthy, natural state that it should be in. So I just gotta endure through that. So not looking forward to it. But what I have noticed so far with like trying to use mixed gels in with my hair, using a diffuser and stuff like that, is my hair has already retained a lot more of a wave and a curl than what it used to beforehand. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a couple of photos of my hair. The first one's going to be before I started and kind of how that looked, and then the second one's going to be kind of when I was just starting off and how the wash process kind of affected my hair immediately after the shower and how it looked still wet. Okay, so here is my hair before I started this whole process. And next off we have where I had just started and I transitioned out of my shampoo use and kind of how that made my hair look once it was wet and curly and whatnot. So that's what that looks like right there. So those are a couple pictures of kind of what my hair looks like dry, wet, where it's at, so that way we can see later on in the future how it changes when it's dry and how it changes when it's wet. So if you guys are interested in this process at all, I would love it if you guys went ahead and followed me on my journey, so that way I can share with you guys the results and how this maybe helps and changes my hair, how I look at it, my routine, and how I go about it, and whatnot, because I'm excited to see what might become of this. I've heard a lot of great stories from other people who their hair has changed drastically and they are never going back to their old cleaning ways. So you're welcome along.